Decerie Costelo, and I am here to present to you a chess notation. So chess notations are various systems that have developed to record either the moves made in a game chess or the position of pieces on a chessboard. The earliest systems of notation used lengthy narratives to describe each move. These gradually evolved into terser notation systems. So here's how to do a chess notation.
So in chess notation, we uses the initials of the pieces, and we also have these symbols that we are using to do a notation. So here we have a chess setup in here. We have the white pieces on the first two ranks and the black pieces on the last ranks. And we also have a ball pen and a piece of paper where we are going to write the notations on the white player and the black player. So let's start. So the white player play first. The pawn moves on the fourth rank. It's in e4. So we are going to write e4 because the pawn has no P initial. Then we have the black pawn moves into the rank 5. Then we are going to write e5. Next, we have the knight goes on the third rank. So we are going to write knight f3 and f3. Then we have the other pawn moves into the sixth rank. It's d6. We have the white pawn moves into the fourth rank. So we are going to write small d and 4. Next, the bishop on the black player moves into the fourth rank on the G file. So we are going to write big B, G4, and question mark because it is bad move. Because it may catch by the other opponent. D capture the e5. So we are going to write d small d x for capture and e5. Next we have the bishop, black bishop capture the white knight. So we are going to write big B capture x f3. Next we have the queen capture the f3 or the black bishop. So we are going to write q captured x f3. So the black pawn on the d captured the e5. So we are going to write d capture e5. Next, on the white side, the bishop goes into the fourth rank on the c file's fourth rank. So we are going to write big B c4. The knight on the black player goes into the rank 6 file F. It is a bad move. So we are going to write nf6 question mark. Next, we have the queen on the white side goes into the rank 3 pile B. So we are going to write Q, B, E. Next, we have the white queen on the black side move into the rank 7 pile E. So we are going to write QE7 and the square for it only move. Next, we have the white knight on the moves into the rank 3 pile C. So we are going to write NC3 and an exclamation point because it is a good move. Next, we have a black pawn moves on the rank 6 pile C. So we are going to write C6. On the white player, the bishop from the C pile goes into the G5. So we are going to write B G5. Then the black pawn moves into the rank 5 on the B pile. So we are going to write B5 and a question mark because it is a bad move. Next, we have the white knight capture the B5. It's a good move. So we are going to write NXB 5 exclamation point. Next, we have the C capture or the pawn on the C capture B5, the knight. So we are going to write CX B5. Next, we have the white bishop capture the B5, then check the black king. So we are going to write B X for capture, B5 sign plus for the check. Then we have the knight on the black player moves into the 7. So we are going to write NB D7. It's NB D7. On the white side, the white king and the white rook do a castling. So we are going to write O-O-O. Next, on the dark player, the rook move on the rank 8 pile D. So we are going to write RD8. Next, we have the white rook capture the D7. It's a good move. So we are going to write R X for the capture, D7 exclamation point for the good move. We have the black rook capture the white rook on the D7. So we are going to write R X for capture, D7. Next, we have the white rook goes on the D1. So we are going to write RD1. Then we have the white queen moves into the E6 or the rank 6 pile E. So we are going to write Q E6. Next we have the bishop, capture the D7, then check the black king. So we are going to write B, X for capture, D7, plus sign for the check. Next, the black knight capture the bishop on the D7. So we are going to write N, X for capture, D7. Next, we have the white queen moves into the rank 8 pile B. Check the king. It's a good move. Double good move. So we are going to write Q B8 plus for the check and 2 exclamation point or the brilliant move. So next we have the black knight capture the queen on the B8. So we are going to write knight capture B8 or NX B8. Then we have the rook moves into the 8 rank pile D and checkmate the king or the black king. And it's a checkmate. The game ends in checkmate. So we are going to write R D8 hashtag because the rook checkmate the king on the D8. So the game is over and it is a checkmate. The white player checkmate the black player and the white player wins. And this is our notation. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching.